So I'm not saying that the schools have to be set up like a prison system where you got, hundreds of guards walking around or 40 or 50 guards walking around armed. What I'm saying is, though, we're at a place in the situation. Let me flip. Yeah, I like it like this. We're at a place in the situation where something needs to be put in place, and you can't put it on our teachers and you can't put it on our principals. You have to just set it up like if we were working in an office building where they have metal detectors and a security guard sitting at the front desk and maybe one extra security guard helping out, so that if things like this happen, we have more control of it. And teachers, being armed, that means I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't think that the people that's suggesting it understands what that means. So let's just say for a second that a school, God forbid, any time again, but let's just say a school is in a situation, and there's 3 or 4 kids walking around with guns. Now every other teacher has a gun, but a teacher is in a classroom, right? And that means that the child or the children managed to get into the school. No one noticed. And a life could still be lost because we still have kids walking in the hallways. We still have kids at lunchrooms. We still have situations where a teacher may not be there. So lives are still lost. Yes. And then that person that's doing the shooting loses their life. So we solved what by having the teachers have a gun? We don't solve anything by having the teachers have a gun. The reason why we don't solve anything is because it already has happened. Somebody has already gotten into the school because there's no metal detector. There is no security, there's no security guard or no care. You see what I'm saying? Like, there is still a flaw in the plan. And there's a flaw in my plan. There's also a flaw in my plan, but shit, my plan is a lot better than having somebody walk around with a gun with the hope that they don't ever snap or they don't ever lose it or they don't ever feel like they are threatened. Because the thing about guns are they give power and it makes a person feel safer. So if you're in a situation or if you're in a school where it's a child or children that's disrespectful or rude or they feel like they can puff up on the teachers, now the teachers have this gun. Now they have this thing that's supposed to be there to protect the child, but in turn it ends up threatening the child. There's so many factors in it that's flawed that makes it make no sense. There has to be a better way. There has to be a better way than bringing the problem into the school. There has to be. I don't know y'all ever seen the movie Shameless where all the teachers had a gun and then all the students had a gun? Like the kids got guns because the kids had guns and then the teachers felt unsafe. So then they went and bought guns. So now the whole school walking around with guns. Everybody got their finger on the trigger waiting and anticipating somebody to do something to them. That is literally what you're creating. You're creating a scene from a TV series that could end badly because now that the kids know that the teachers have guns, and sometimes we don't believe our kids when we say Mr. Anderson was being mean to me or he picks on us or he has a temper or anything like that. We don't hear them when they say that. So now they feel threatened. They feel unsafe. So now they go out and get guns. And now everybody's walking around the school with the gun. And then what? You're creating the worst type of situation. The worst type of situation. And it's the craziest thing to me. I don't understand it and I don't get it. And I think that there has to definitely be a better way than bringing guns into the school, because the fact of the matter is we can change gun laws. We can make it stricter for people who are willing to actually go get licensed and go get their carry permits and things like that. We're just making it hard for those people, but we are not making it hard for people in the black market. We are not making it hard for people who have the intelligence and the know-how but choose to use that skill to do something bad and know how to build guns and know how to make guns and know how to get the pieces in the, you see what I'm saying? So when we change the gun laws, we're just changing the gun laws for citizens who choose to actually go about it the right way. We are not changing the gun laws for the guns in the streets. We're not fixing that stuff. That stuff isn't being fixed. The gun situation is going to always be a problem. What is going to help maybe is if we, like I said, we put some security guards in place, put up some metal detectors coming into the school building, make sure that we have people that's coming in that may not go to the school sign in with an ID so that you can at least know what's going on and you're not running around 30 minutes after the shooting trying to figure out who it was and why they did it because you're just looking at the cameras. Like, just be realistic about what's really going on. I don't know, you guys. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Sound off in the comments. Sound off and let me know what your thoughts are and what your opinions are about this gun control thing. Do you think it's a good idea for our teachers to have guns in the school, or do you think that there can be a better way? So let me know. Comment down below. Thank you guys for watching today. I will probably be back with another video. It's going to be a little tiny short one. I just want to show you guys some clothes that I got. So I love you guys. Thank you. Go be great. Go enjoy your weather if it's not raining. Love you guys. Bye.